Hi, this is my video for CS50 Introduction to Game Development course, assignment 4. So, the first thing I did was to add a beginning game state, and it is almost the same thing as we did in match 3, and that's it. With the key I have an animation and it spawns randomly, so if I pick the key, a sound displayed, and I'm able to break the key block. In the right corner there are the coordinates of the player. It is just for show you that the different levels have different widths. So now this is the end of the level. I have the key, but I have not broke the block yet. So as you see, if I touch the flag, nothing happens, and the level 1 has a width of 100 blocks. So now that I have the key, I can break the block and I can pass to the next level. I have 1,500 points right now, and I'm in level 2 and the score is saved. I haven't picked the key yet. This is just for show you that, well, the first thing, each level is going to have 50 blocks more than the previous one, and I didn't pick the key, so I can break the block and I can't take the flag. I also add some features in the level generating. The first one is that there can't be more than 2 empty spaces, because my character can't jump more than 2 horizontal blocks. The second one, if there is an empty space, there can be a pillar in the right side of the empty space and a block in the left side of the empty space. This is just for a better playability. Now I'm getting closer to the 200 coordinates. Here you are. The level 3 has 200 blocks, 50 blocks more than level 2, and this is going to happen in the next levels. So I picked the key and I can pass to the 4th level, and that's basically it. Okay, so the code is really easy. The first thing I did was to add the beginning game state that, as I told you before, is the same thing we did in match 3. And then I created a class for our flag just to add an animation and some things in update and on collide. The game object was changed just a little bit to add the animation to the key, and this is the code. And level maker is the most complicated thing. So in level maker class we have some things here, and the first thing is choose the color for the key and the key block. Then I insert the stick of the flag, and calling my flag class that I showed you before, we insert the flag. This is the key box, and it has its own on-collide function. So if the player has the key, the flag can be taken, and this is the code to make the block disappear. Here I choose a specific X coordinate to our key, and here in the last part of the code we check if there is a pillar on that X, and if there is, the key X is going to be 1 block to the right, and well, we are going to generate the key. And the thing that I did to make a proper level generation was to check if there was an empty space, a pillar or a block in the block that was generated. So here, to generate an empty space, we have to check if there is a block before. Here, to generate a pillar, we have to check if there is a block or an empty space. And here, to generate the block, we have to check if there's a pillar. And that's basically it.